Yo, guys, I just want to say I'm so very sorry for not uploading today. Well, uploading yesterday, I should say. Like, I was spending time with family, then by the time I got back home, I had like zero energy. And you know me, man, like, I got to give you guys the best quality possible. Like, I got to give you guys the best version of me. Like, I had zero energy when I got back home because I was spending so much time with family and stuff. But I'm back, man. I woke up this morning. I was like, look, you missed the day. You gotta get it back in blood. So I just woke up and I'm like, you know what? Let me get straight to it. So my bad if I still look kind of sleepy, but I'm like, I gotta grind for you guys. So what's good, international gang? It's your boy Zane, bringing y'all another reaction. We got BTS UGG explained by a Korean. Now this was heavily requested. You guys were like, man, you love this song. You gotta check out Explained by Korean. Now, whenever we check out his stuff, it's only my second time checking it out, by the way. But like, whenever we react to Explained by Korean, he really be diving deeper into things that like I've always missed and never even got the chance to just notice for real, because we get so distracted by their flows, man. The flows be so crazy. We trying to keep up. We trying to figure out like what they're actually saying to. Like, it's a lot going on. But it's always good that he's here to explain all of the lyrics deeper for us. Let's get ready and check this out real quick. Ooh, girl, yeah. Ooh, girl. Going away. That's hard.
So here we have another clever song from the BTS rap line spitting out fire, just like Dang.
Yeah,
if you thought
Dang
this song
was hard.
was to diss haters and crush them, well, I would say that is maybe like 50% right. It's actually deeper than that. So let's dive into the real meaning of the song.
Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I remember this too. Y'all were saying in the comment section below that it was actually Suga that was going first and not J-Hope. So they got the names mixed up again. But man, look, their flows was just so freaking crazy. I couldn't even notice, bro. Like literally whenever they freaking rap, bro, like I just get so like immersed into the music. It's literally crazy, bro. Like I just be like, dog. So yeah, but once again they got the names. I hate when why I don't know why they be getting, I don't know why they get the names mixed up. I don't know why at all, but I mean, hey, it's still all good though, because it's still fire nonetheless. Yes.
So Suga starts out with saying that the haters are starting to get triggered again. And they get triggered so fast that even before the actual fuel is poured, they ignite and burn themselves.
Damn.
It means that haters overreact and blow things out of proportion with the smallest details.
As they usually do.
And in that process, they don't know that they're actually hurting themselves with all the negativity. Now he's being sarcastic and calling the haters a pro, a player that enters the ring with a trivial little flaw and keeps on biting on that and doesn't let go, making a big fuss out of it. So 동네북 is literally translated into neighborhood drum. This is a Korean expression that means a drum that anybody can hit on, basically meaning an easy target or person to shit on. Dung 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 is how Koreans pronounce the sound of a drum.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense now, that dong dong. Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense. See? That's why we got him.
Dung 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 is how Koreans pronounce the sound of a
drum,
drum.
yeah. Damn. Oh my god, that flow was crazy.
The haters keep on poking with no reason, like a boxing player that keeps on jabbing.
Right,
and if
right.
Suga keeps on ignoring them, they start to stab him. This expression 담궈버리다 is actually a very hardcore slang used by Korean gangs when they stab people with knives. The original word 담그다 would mean to put an object into a liquid, usually used in terms of kimchi or salted seafood called 젓갈.
Okay.
The common thing among these foods is that they are all red, liquidy, and they go inside jars afterwards for fermentation.
That's interesting. And honestly, when he said like when Koreans stab each other, it made me think about all of the freaking all of the Asian movies I used to watch, man, especially on Netflix. Like I recently just got done watching what's that anime? Kenshin, I think it was Kenshin. I recently just got done watching that anime. Well, the actual movie, I should say, on Netflix. So it made me think about all of the Asian movies I used to watch, man. It's crazy. They really do that though.
And they go inside jars afterwards for fermentation. So you can see why gangs would use this word in that kind of way. And 푹 is a word that expresses the action of stabbing into something very deep and powerfully.
근데 이거 꼰대 새끼들 잘들 감시해. 만에 하나라도 꼬로막에 굴거나 수틀리게 나오면 나가 아주 창을 내가지고 젓갈을 담궈버리려니까 말입니다, 형님. 넌 어째 나이를 처먹고도 여전히 무지막지하니? 험한 새끼. 젓갈이 뭐냐, 젓갈이. 아, 나 유한 새끼.
Now notice that the mimetic words 둥둥둥, 툭툭, and 푹푹 all rhyme with uk and each other, and they all escalate by each line, from hitting a drum to jabbing and stabbing. So haters start off trying to tease and make fun of Suga, but when he doesn't respond, they start jabbing and stabbing him. The truth becomes a lie becomes the truth.
Yeah,
it's funny to see
that line
everyone
was
suddenly
hard.
becoming a morally perfect and flawless human being. And yeah, I know a little bit about this too, and it seems like the typical characteristics of many online communities and platforms with people that have nothing better to do in real life than spread hate towards others. Get a life.
Again, that goes to people always hating, like in the comment section with no profile picture. No matter, yeah, like he said, like no matter what platform it could be, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, I don't know, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, bro. Yup. Nothing better to do, bro. Nothing better to freaking do. And it is crazy, like how fast they respond too. Like you say one bad thing, you would just say one freaking bad thing within seconds, bro. They come up out of nowhere like, don't y'all got jobs? It's like, no, let's go.
Platforms with people that have nothing better to do in real life than spread hate towards others. Get a life, guys.
Exactly.
RM states that rage is an actual emotion that is sometimes needed. He says that people have the right to get mad at certain things, and that might be our history. The word history can be used in general terms, as in a nation or the world's history, or in terms of BTS themselves, like how their success and legacy was motivated and accomplished through anger. But overall, RM acknowledges the fact that rage can likely change the world. Now, Korea is a nation full of rage against many surrounding countries that invaded and colonized our land. Also, don't forget the most recent incident of rage impeached our former president as well.
Wow. Hold on, but this isn't rage, it's feces. Do you even know what rage is? With your fake rage, you kill the rage. You kill the real rage. Countless people are facts. See, yeah, bro. Even when they rap fast, like they still got like a whole deeper message behind like everything they say. That's why I fuck with that heavy. And that's why it's always important to pay attention to the lyrics for real. So like, I mean, yeah, of course, you know, like bop your head, get lit to it, but you always got to like check out what they saying too, because it's always literally a deeper meaning, especially when artists rap fast. I learned that from Eminem. Like, you can be like so caught up in what he's saying, but he probably said something super duper like really meaningful that like you got to like pay attention to, and sometimes people miss it. Like, yeah, I'm learning that with them too. People are sick of it.
But he says that the anger that heads towards him is not 분노, rage, but 분뇨, human waste, PP and poo-poo. He says that haters are actually killing anger with their fake anger, and numerous people are tired of that. This means that the useless negative energy or anger about stupid things haters throw around in the world is actually devaluating the power and impact of the word anger.
It's always a deeper meaning.
RM keeps on going by saying that your anger is not just killing us. We're used to that shit anyways. But the real problem is that people are getting insensitive about the emotion anger itself, since it's so normalized and thrown towards them and in every direction. He keeps on going by saying that human waste and indifference is a team, which is what the haters are and deserve.
Wow, so they address rage a lot in this, 100%. Like they address rage a lot. But like they explained by the Korean, like he said though, like it could have been based off of the fact that like they built like he said, like they built themselves up like through like all of that rage and stuff too, and I probably get that on the daily too. Like, I can only imagine when you got like a really big fan base and big artists, like everything comes with it, 100%. Of course, you got all of the positive, you got the fans, you got everybody on your side, but then you also got a lot of haters. Yeah, like it comes with it, and yeah, like that's again, that goes back to the phrase of like when you make it, you always gonna have haters. Like if you don't got haters, then you're not popping, because like there's good sides and bad sides to like making it big for real. So you just got to be ready for that, and they know how to honestly prepare for that. Uno, hey, yeah.
Then the rap line goes, ook. Ook is a Korean term that describes the state of blood suddenly rushing to your head in a second right after you see something infuriating. It's usually used towards people who don't know how to keep their temper and are hot-headed. BTS cleverly translated ook into ugh, very similar to how it sounds in English.
Right,
and
yep,
also gives
that's why I
that
always
feeling
say
of a
that.
sudden disgust or frustration. Then why does the rap line suddenly feel angry? Because of the haters? Well, not exactly. They're actually mad because of the anger that contains malice. At this point, they don't care about what haters shit on them anymore. They're angry about the fact that this pure emotion called anger is being used in such a malicious way to hurt them or others, which result in nothing else but harm. It doesn't change the world or history, and that's why they bring up the word 분뇨, human waste, because anger is becoming wasted.
Wow. That's real though. That's actually real though, if you really think about it. So basically what he's saying is like, you're not getting mad because you're raging, but you're just using it like, what's the word? Like you're just using it like negatively and like for your own personal gain, and like literally like to, yeah, like he said, like to harm others. And yeah, bro, like, okay, yeah, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. It makes perfect sense.
Bring up the word 분뇨, human waste, because anger is becoming wasted.
Yeah. Oh no, hey.
Then
Let's go.
J-Hope goes on and says that he's angry about the anger that got extinguished. In accordance with the previous lyrics, this means that J-Hope is angry that at some situations when anger was truly needed for like a protest or a good cause or whatever,
right,
it died out and didn't meet its final goal. Because the anger is being diffused towards random subjects like BTS themselves or, for example, DKDK TV. They don't care, and we don't care either, but if that energy were to be gathered and used for a meaningful cause, the anger could actually make an improvement in the world. So basically, stop shitting on Twitter and throwing your anger at random people and make that anger useful and make yourself useful.
Facts. Man, that beat is hard. Yo.
In general, they go on promoting anger. They say be angry about things that are not just in this society. However, to the haters, this line has a sarcastic double meaning. It's basically saying, yeah, go off as much as you can until you become ashes and break yourself. Whatever, I don't give a J-Hope continues to say that he understands that anger is a powerful emotion that moves and rules the world. But then he says that some people these days just can't live without being angry. They're just too angry at every single little thing, and they go crazy with it. They're like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Right or wrong, yeah.
Once again, he points out that there are thousands of reasons to get angry about. Either if it's for good or bad, it is anger. He says that unleashing your anger is okay, but he doesn't like the anger that harms other people's lives. So he urges haters to stop that.
So they still spreading positivity, man. You love to see it. That's freaking dope, bro. So like they still looking out for other people that like is going through all of that hate and the harm not only just themselves, but like their fans and just other people around them, bro. That's like just constantly going through it. Like that's freaking lit, bro. That's freaking lit. Like it's nice to see like big popular bands, of course, like BTS. That's like, even though like they big, like they don't like get like a huge, like they don't get like too huge of like an ego, and they still always like spread love and positivity and like still give back, like, you know, like to their fans and to their people and stuff. Like that junk is lit, 100%, 100%, bro. Because they know like with the platform that they have, people are going to listen. So they figure, you know what? Let me just let y'all know what's up. Like that's lit.
That.
Yep.
Someone's actions can hurt someone, and someone's words can make someone lose hope. And someone's
True.
blink of an eye can become a moment for someone. Someone's anger can cost even the life of someone. Suga spits out of disgust. Although these lines are universal and it applies to all of us, here in particular in this song, because they went to the extent of mentioning a life, personally I think they had in mind of the tragic incidents that happened in K-pop last year.
Wow.
Stupid and useless actions, words, mockery, and anger were wasted on such meaningless things about idols and celebrities, that some of these celebrities were forced to make a very unfortunate decision. If you think this is a stretch, then you should listen to the next verse.
Wait, what? And I feel like I know exactly what he means when he said that. So it must have drove them probably into suicide, I'm guessing. It had to have been. Damn. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, K-pop though. That's crazy. I mean, I can see why people do get mad at K-pop. Probably, I don't know. Like K-pop has been around now like for a while, but I don't know, bro. That's actually like, I mean, if you don't like K-pop, like I understand, but like at the same time though, like you don't gotta like freaking drive the artist like to, you know, like feel sad, mad, or, you know, like I said, commit suicide and stuff like that. Like that's just horrible though. Like 100%. Like don't blame the artist because they doing what they love. Like that's low key lame as hell.
Decision. If you think this is a stretch, then you should listen to the next verse. This part is an impersonation of haters and netizens. These jobless people keep on saying stuff such as, what's the big deal about getting some insults? You guys deserve it because you guys make a whole lot of money anyways. So stop complaining, it's a toll for being famous, so just suck it up. This is the common logic that many netizens would say whenever a celebrity brought up how they're suffering from or are planning to sue hate.
Oh, I know what he means too. I know what he means, bro. I know exactly what he means because I've seen that, like not like with K-pop, like, but I've seen that like with YouTubers and stuff, like because like I want to say maybe like 5 years ago when I was like 17, I used to watch like a whole bunch of like just YouTube just in general, and I follow like a whole bunch of like YouTubers on like Twitter and Instagram, and I remember like a couple of them like actually tweet and be like, man, I'm just so freaking sad and depressed. Like, I'm not going to drop a video for you guys today. And people will be like, why are you sad and depressed, bro? Like, you got, like, bro, you have like 15 million subs. Like, you're rich as hell. Like, you get like 3 million views a video. Like, bro. And everybody in the comments would be like, bro, just because he's successful doesn't mean that, like, he doesn't still, like, feel sad all the time. And it's true. Just because, like, BTS, like, is, like, up doesn't mean, like, they have, like, their sad days. Like, money like doesn't like make everything. I mean, it solves a good amount of problems, but problems will always show up whether you are rich or not. Like, it happens 100%. Like, I know exactly what he means, bro. Like, and I never understand why people always say that. They be like, oh, well, you got money, so like, why are you sad? You should go, like, you feel sad, go out there and buy a Lambo. Like, bro, the Lambo is going to change the fact that they're still sad. I mean, like, they'll probably be happy, what, from, like, maybe, like, a couple weeks, maybe a month, and they go back to being sad again. Like, all that stuff is just temporary at the end of the day. Like, people don't understand that. Like, it's insane. I have.
Try me. Just let me be in your place. Let me be an idol, and I'd be able to deal with all of that. Is what the haters keep on saying, justifying the hate comments
doubt it, though.
and
I really
undermining
doubt
the
it.
pain celebrities have just because they profit out of publicity. Then the haters say the word ahem. Now this sound or word is used in English as well, simply to clear out your throat,
Right.
or show that you're present, or give an invisible message to somebody who's dumb, who's not able to read the atmosphere, or to nullify the awkwardness after saying something embarrassing and on, like something
Right.
like that. Anyways, as you see a
Nah.
lot of ahems in this part, I would say that all the usages and contexts would actually fit in. However, just to add one extra point of view as a Korean, the sound ahem was mostly used by 양반 or gondes in Korea. So 양반 is a privileged noble class during the Goryeo Joseon dynasty that knew how to read Chinese and study Confucianism and were superior in class to all the other classes such as mechanics, merchants, farmers, and slaves. These yangbans would use the word in diverse situations like when they needed their servants or when they would scold them or try to show off their nobleness.
우린 과거를 보러 가는 길일세. 그 쓸데없이 방차지하고 있는 상끝들 밀쳐내고 어서 방이나 한 칸 마련해 놓게.
보시다시피 양반님네 성화가 보통이 아니요.
먼저 숙박한 사람을 내쫓다니 이게 무슨 경우야? 그리 못하오.
아니 저놈이 지금 뭐라고 짓거리는 게야? 가만 좀 있어 보시게.
양반님들이
Wow.
저리 순하게 나오시는데
So that was like a way to like basically put them in their place whenever they acted up. So it's just like, no, I don't want to do this. Oh, I'm sorry. Like that's crazy. What?
좀 같이 쓰셔야겠소.
Wow.
제대로 된
That's crazy.
과거도 아니고 그까지 잡고 하나 보는데 뭘 그리 볼 게 많은가?
사람 목숨 다룬 일이 그리 만만한 줄 아십니까?
하, 그래봤자 의원 나부랭이가 아니냐? 너희들 하는 일을 의학이 아니라 의술이라고 부르는 이유를 모르겠더냐?
Also, gonde basically
Wow.
means a boomer in the workspace or someone older than you that tries to force their way without any logic or reasonable reason just by the fact that they're born earlier than you. These gondes casually use ahem to give nunchi, which is a Korean thing that basically means figure out what I mean or what I want without me having to say it with my own mouth.
Okay.
The magic word would be ahem, and everybody would have to shut up and comply. So the word ahem has a complex usage and nuance in it, but basically it would be best if you understood it as these internet keyboard warriors who think they are morally perfect, better than you, sitting on their high horses, trying to shush you and give you nunchi and saying, suck it up. So yeah, you can
I'm
replace
dead.
the ahems with the words like, suck it up, get over with it, or shut up. While BTS is receiving all these ahems, if you listen carefully to the tone they're rapping with, you can feel a sense of sarcasm, which means at one point, BTS is saying the same thing, ahem, vice versa to the haters as well.
Okay. Retaliation.
In conclusion, this song is mainly about BTS's anger against how people these days waste their precious anger, emotions, time, and energy in stupid things like mocking celebrities, BTS, and internet figures, and on, which sometimes lead to tragic incidents. When this anger could actually be used in a revolutionary way to bring
Right.
change in history or positivity. Therefore, Ook is not a direct diss song about the haters because it seems like BTS has elevated to a level where they don't even care anymore about human trash.
As they
It's
should.
bigger than the haters. It's a declaration about the emotion anger itself and a lament on the modern day social contextual usage or waste of anger.
Okay. Wow. So he really did break it down. 'Cause that was, yeah, man. So it's always a deeper meaning. It's literally always a deeper meaning to things that I'm glad I watched this video, man. Easily. Because I'm just sitting up here while like even simple words, like you said, like can mean just so many different things, bro. Like you would never ever expect them to mean. But wow. So once again, BTS does what they do best, man. They're exposing that haters are like, look, y'all focused on irrelevant things. You need to be focused more so on this. But y'all over here trying to do this, like focus and stuff like that. Like that's why I respect it, bro. I respect them a lot, 100%. It's actually deeper than that. The intro into every BTS explained ever. Exactly, bro. Like it's crazy. It really is. Like I'm really just thinking about all of the BTS reactions I've done, where it's always just a deeper meaning than what you would really expect. Wow. Imagine being angry because anger is being abused. That's deep. Yep. I really hope the toxic side of our fandom listens to this song very closely. Hopefully they did. People hating on BTS simply lack the IQ to understand their lyrics. Exactly. Something as simple as just like, bro, just any word, just something as simple can really have like a really deep and meaningful effect. 100%. But this was fire yet again. Really deep. Definitely needed this. Definitely freaking needed this. Like from now on, bro, whenever y'all say react to explained by a Korean after I react to a track by them, I definitely have to. I definitely have to. It's damn near mandatory. Because again, I just learned so much stuff that I didn't even realize that they really meant. Because again, you get so caught up in all of the lyrics and you just like, man, this is fire. And then you go and listen to it, you like, wait, so that's what they meant? And it makes it like it makes the lyric like 10 times better too, because like now you understand what they really meant. And you go back and you re-listen to the song and you like, okay. Now I know what they mean. Yeah. And they still bringing the energy and still going at it. It's like so it's basically like once you listen to Explained by a Korean and then you go back and you listen to the song and you can literally see like why they put the energy in that they did, because they were really being mad and frustrated. And people was really abusing the word anger, which is why they brought that crazy energy. But it's lit, bro. It's really, really lit. But let me know what you guys thought about this song, or actually this reaction in the comment section down below. It's been your boy Zanny, and I will catch you guys in the next reaction, man. Peace, I'm gone. Let's get it.